What is going on, everybody? So we are in East Karana. It wasn't, I think I mentioned West Karana at the end of the last video, but it's actually East Karana. And we died on the way here. I invis undeaded myself when I was going through Kithakor Forest. I didn't want to wait because it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, all right, that's like a long time to wait till 7 a.m. So I invis undead myself when I was running, and of course there was like a high level live wolf that saw me, and he took me out. So unfortunate, but you know, it happened. So then I ran back, and wouldn't you know, I forgot to grab my body. I ran straight past it, ran straight through High Hold Pass because I was invis, so I couldn't see my... because when I got back, it was daytime, so I used regular invis. So when I'm regularly invised, I can't see myself, and I just forgot I didn't have my body, and I ran straight through, all the way through, everything. Just completely not paying attention. Oh, I redinged, so that's nice. We are now 17 for the third time. Third time's a charm. Anyways, I realized it when my invis ran out in East Karana, and I said, oh shit. And then I almost died again because I was invised and trying to run here, and somehow my invis dropped at the exact time a wolf was near me and an aggroed. I had 0 mana, and I had like 10% health when this thing died. It was so close. Anyways, now we're here. So we are by the obelisk in the southwest corner of East Karana. I got my skeleton here. He's max level. I could tell because I was 16 at the time. His max level is 16, so he conned white to me. I did give him a couple swords and a wristband because I just killed a couple things just to make sure everything's cool. These wolves, well, now it's green to me now, but it was blue to me when I conned it earlier, so still gonna give XP. We're gonna kill it because they like to aggro from far away. But what we're here to kill are these Gnolls. There's 2 kinds. So we have undead reavers, and we have regular reavers. So this one's a Gnoll reaver. So I don't believe it to be undead, but I actually don't really know. And then we have undead reavers, which is this one here, which is undead for sure. So that's the only one I've killed so far. They're actually kind of tough. I think the undead ones are like 15 to 16, and the regular ones that aren't listed as undead are 14 to 17. I'm 17, so there could be ones that con white potentially. What is this one? This one's an undead reaver, so this is undead for sure. But they're pretty tough. They have a lot of life. And they took my pet down pretty good. I blew kind of a lot of mana on it. I'm going to put 2 dots on it. And then I could use my undead nuke, which is getting weaker. It's quite old. I think I got it at level 6. No, level 8. And I'm now 17. So I mean, it's not that old, but it's pretty old. But as you can see, he's kind of, you know, he's beating my pet up pretty good. I can tank a little bit for my pet. It might be better just to med mana. But I do have a leech on. So whatever he hits me for, I should leech back. Probably best to just save my mana and nuke him. But he roughs my pet up pretty bad compared to the wolves. I killed a blue wolf. My pet, my pet was at 80% still. I kill a blue undead reaver, and my pet's at, you know, 30%. So pretty big difference. XP so far, pretty decent. So I just dinged, right? And what I do, I dinged and killed 1 mob, and that's what my XP looks like. It's not bad. Not too bad. So we're going to sit here and kill these for a little bit. I'm just gonna med up and rebuff myself, and then we'll kill another one. All right, so I think we're ready. We're gonna go kill this another undead reaver. Most of them seem to be undead here. Now these are supposed to all be single pulls, and you shouldn't really get ads. Now the wolves are kind of what walk around a lot. So that's mainly what I'm worried about. We'll take a look and see how much XP this one gives. I mean, it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's a little slow paced though, because I do need to med pretty much after each one. Just because of my pet. My pet takes a lot of damage on the undead. So I want to get a non-undead variant and see how that is. Like this, so this wolf is still blue. But see, with the wolves, I can, instead of using, I'm using 2 dots on the undead reaver. On the wolf, I could just do 1 dot, and my skeleton still just doesn't take too much damage. In fact, let's go check this one out and see if that happens again, or if we just had a lucky encounter. Because the wolf I was facing without my pet beat the ever-living crap out of me. I thought I was going to die again. I was going to be so pissed. So let's send him in, and let's see how this goes. Oh, that hit hurt. That one hurt. He chunked my pet, like, right away. I think at level 20, I get a buff for my pet that gives like haste and damage and AC and stuff like that. Can't wait for that. I think it's at 20. It might not be 20. It might be 24. Not 100% sure. But yeah, as you can see, the wolves are much easier. Let's see how much XP they give. So the 1 dot and the pet's going to take care of it. I mean, I threw my pet in at like, what was it, 3.5 bubs of life? And he'll probably be around like 1 bub, so it took like maybe 2.5 bubs of life. I wasn't paying attention that well. And they run too. Anyways, let's watch the XP on this. I don't know. The wolves are like the play. So I think the wolves might be the better play when it comes to XP and mana conservation and everything. We're just going to kill a little bit of everything. There does seem to be a decent amount of downtime, so I'll go ahead and watch some videos and stuff while I do this. I'm in the middle of watching Ogre Guy play as Monk right now. So I'll watch that while I, just kind of chill and kill some mobs. This seems relatively safe. No 3 pulls or anything like I was getting in Befallen, which is brutal. We got undead mobs, so I can nuke them, even though the mobs seem really tough. Like, not gonna lie. But they are pretty high. I'm 17, and these mobs that I was killing are 15 or 16, so they're right there under me. They're gonna be dark blue for a few levels. So that's pretty good. Like, the wolves are gonna be greening out. They already started greening out when I dinged 17. Whereas the other guys won't green out for a while. So this looks like the play. I mean, the XP's moving. It's definitely moving. There's a Lakers game on today, so I want to watch that too. So I'll probably sit here and chill and watch some stuff. And see, I have full mana right now. So what I can do is I do have a pet mend. So I can kind of just toss him a heal. And what I like to do is kind of canny dance the heal. I don't know another name for it, but see, my mana ticked right there. Well, I'm off of, well, let me let it tick again. So it ticked right there, stand up. You get a heal in between ticks, and then sit down and you'll see it tick again immediately. So you're getting you're sitting down when the tick happens, but you can squeeze in quick casts, depending on what the cast is. You can squeeze it in there. And that way you're still like, it's like you never stood up, basically. But I think I missed it on that one. Yeah. But anyway, so I can heal my pet if I have excess mana, which might not happen when we're doing the Gnolls, but when we do the is this a... No, this one's undead too. I wanted to see a live one. Let's see if we can get a live one. So this one is not undead. So maybe let's take a look at this. Let's look around. If there's anything that's gonna pat into us. Well, let's see what you can do to check is, yeah, so this one you can see there, it says only works on undead. So these are live. Let's take a look and see how strong the live ones are. They actually, they could be one level lower or one level higher. They have a wider range than the other. So we'll just see how this goes, and then I'll probably kick it right here for a little while, and I'll unpause it occasionally as we progress. This one's actually going way better. My pet is tanking a lot better. The mob's already half health. So, I mean, this one cons blue, but it looks like it's a lower con of blue, because there's two different con blues. One of them looks kind of dangerous. The other one says looks quite risky, but might be worth a try. So that looks kind of risky, but might be worth a try is lower than the looks kind of dangerous. So that mob could have very well been level 15 or 14. It could go as low as 14. Anyways, these guys drop rawhide gear. So as they drop rawhide gear, I'm going to be giving it to my skeleton and buffing him up so that he does a better job tanking. And yeah, so we'll do this for a little while. See you guys in a bit. One thing to be careful of there are griffins that come through here. There's a griffin that's conning red, scowling, ready to attack. I did see a griffin on the way over here that was white. So I'm not sure what their levels are, what their level range is, but I was 16 and it was white. So it was 16, but I guess they might range like 16 to, I mean, I'm 17 right now. So if he's red, I mean, he's got to be like, what, like level 20? So maybe they range like 16 to 20 or so, but definitely something to watch out. He padded over here, got pretty dang close because I was fighting that Gnoll there. Got really scary, but he did stop and then turned around, so just something to take into account. I've only killed like 2 mobs, or like 2 wolves, a green wolf, a blue wolf, and a blue Gnoll since I paused it. XP's moving really good. I'm impressed so far. It's moving really good. I think this is a good spot for anybody who can solo. Definitely a good spot for a shaman. The fact that some or most of these mobs are undead has no bearing on why I'm here. I do better against undead mobs, but currently I'm not really using it too much. I pulled out my engulfing I pulled out my engulfing darkness spell because it does more damage for less mana. I'm gonna have to get in there, and I'm not gonna be able to heal my pet fast enough, so I'm gonna have to get in there and tank, I think, a little bit. So I'm gonna triple dot him with leech, and I'm just gonna get in there for a second. I just want to make sure everything goes smooth, just in case that happens again. I shouldn't have been resting so far up here. Wow, we destroyed him. Okay, what is it? I mean, he's a blue. They're all going to be blue. That was a live one. Triple dot absolutely destroyed him. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to go a little closer to the water. Only the wolves pat near the water. And they're lower level and much easier, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. And yeah, I mean, this is going really well, and I think it's really fast soloing, so I could see myself definitely staying here till 19 was kind of the level that I wanted to go to kill gargoyles, but in reality, actually 20 is the play because I get all the new spells and a new pet and everything at 20. So I think I'm going to go to gargoyles at 20. Gargoyles are level 19, so that'll give me a 1 level edge on them as well to help against resists and just generally everything with the higher level pet and everything. So I don't know. I'm just going to do this for a while. Definitely get a level or 2 here, and see if I can find anything else to mix it up. This is definitely safe, and I've had a really rough few sessions, dying a ton, way too much dying. I even died today, but I'm here now, and everything seems to be going well. I really like that the spawns are really spread out. If you're a good race, there's like a town right nearby. There's a barbarian fishing village, and then there's like just like a little farmer area. So I'm sure you could vendor and do different things there. So yeah. All right. See you in a bit. So I see what's happening here. So I'm fighting a live Gnoll. Now it's daytime notice. So what's happening is the regular humanoid Gnolls are out during the day, and they're easier. And then there's the undead Gnoll Reavers that are out during the night. And they're a little harder. Now I guess I read there could be up to level 17 Gnoll Reavers, the live ones, but I haven't seen any yet. So maybe they're somewhere else in the zone. Maybe there's like a camp of them somewhere. But they are way easier. Like I only dotted that one once, and my pet didn't take too much damage. So I save mana, and I don't have to wait as long in between kills. So that's really nice. I haven't gone up this far yet, but let's come in a little bit. This is how you get ads. Okay, there's 2 there. So I definitely don't want to fight 2. That's the obelisk itself. There's somebody. I don't know what that guy's doing. He's red, so that's good. Just gonna let that wolf pad away a little bit. All right. So it seems like I could just put 1 dot and sick the pet in. Maybe I'll heal the pet a couple times since I didn't let him rest. But that definitely seems to be what's happening. Now the mobs are all roughly the same level. Like I said, they're supposed to be around 16 to 17 or 15 to 16. The respawn rate seems pretty fast, pretty decent. There seems to be a bunch of them. I've only really been on one side of the obelisk. Maybe, you know, if there's a circle around the obelisk, I've probably only been around 50% of the circle so far. Maybe as I level, if I get another level or 2, I might, you know, become a little faster. But yeah, it's been going pretty good. Still just at it. Haven't really killed much. I only kill like 2 and then I unpause it because I figured something out. I keep figuring something out or want to point something out, so I keep on pausing it. But still just slow and steady, killing mobs. All right, so I died, and I'm not bound here. I don't know if I want to bind here necessarily. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to bind here necessarily. But I'm just over in commons. If I'm planning on staying here for a while, I probably should bind here. But I lost like half a yellow, I think, this time. I might be over-exaggerating, but it felt like half a yellow. I was doing pretty good. I just got too comfortable. That's, all there is to it. And I will say this. The undead Gnolls are definitely higher level and harder than the live Gnolls. Like 100%. I don't know like what P99 says. There must be more Gnolls with the same name somewhere else in the zone. Because I haven't seen a single white con, which would be a 17, because I'm 17. It says they go up to 17. There's no 17s anywhere, around here at least. of the live ones, it says too. So anyways, no big deal. Now this is gonna be an even con. Shit. Oh, it's blue. I saw an even con stalker earlier. Hopefully this doesn't aggro, but let me start healing. Oh, it did, of course. Let me get in here. No. Start healing. Let me get a little heal off on him before I step out. The wolves are the wild card, because they come out of kind of nowhere, and their paths are just like really crazy. So you just don't know when they're gonna come or not, and they walk decently fast. But this is basically what happened though. When I died at night, it wasn't oh, shit. 1 second. Where's that? I think he's running. But he's got engulfing darkness, so he's not moving. So I gotta just scope out the area, go med. Alright, so these wolves are higher than the other ones. The stalkers. I thought they only came out at night, actually. But anyway, so I was fighting an undead Gnoll, and then so the undead also, they seem to have a wider range, and they pat more and farther. It's different. It's definitely different from night and day here, which is pretty cool. Just getting to know the zone and the camp and everything. Yeah, so I just got into some trouble. Aggroed too much. I let my pet die. I was trying to heal him, but I had aggro on me. My pet ended up dying. I was so close. Like, I was trying to nuke also the one that my pet was on, and I was getting bashed and stuff. And if I was like one nuke away from killing it. If I could have killed it, then I could have probably healed my pet a little bit, just like I did now. Step back and start healing my pet, get the advantage back, and then land some dots and just recover. But my pet died, so I had 2 on me. I was able to get the nuke off and kill the one that needed 1 more nuke. I then was able to put a snare on the one that was on me, but it was full life. By the time all of that happened, I was low on life, so I was running slowly. So I was running from him. Now you see I have a sow now. I got that to run back here. I was actually waiting for daytime in Kithakor Forest, and somebody came up and cast it on me, so that was cool. And then when it became daytime, I invised and ran through. But yeah, so I was trying to run from him and gain space so I could either mem feign death, because I didn't have feign death, which is a huge idiot move, right? If I have feign death, it should be out at all times, but I was just so comfortable. Nothing was going wrong. Nothing was even close to going wrong. Everything was going super smooth, and so I didn't have it on my bar because I had 3 dots. I had my buff. I had my other stuff that I wanted out there, and there's no excuse for it. I should have had it on my bar. I didn't. So I was like, all right, so I need to get far enough away so I could sit down, grab it, mem it, get up, and keep moving, and then use it. And I just couldn't get far enough away from him, and I died because of it. So I tried, and he came up and he whacked me and he got me. So it was unfortunate, but we made our way back. We're here, and we're back on the grind. So there we go. See you in a bit. All right, so we are still at it. Right now we're on the daytime cycle. Like I've mentioned, the daytime cycle is easier, but they drop gold during the daytime, whereas they don't drop gold during the nighttime. I don't know, something to mention. and they drop anywhere from like 2 to 5 gold, 2 to 6 gold each. So the gold's been coming in pretty good. Let's see here. We've got like 120 gold, 31 silver, or 311 silver. I've been deleting copper and stuff. See how much this one gives. 3 silver. Okay, well, I guess it's not always gold, but oftentimes I see between 2 to 5 gold. But apparently they can give silver as well. Wasn't paying attention close enough. These wolves can be annoying, but they are blue. I don't want to pull 2 at once, so I guess I'll kill this wolf. What was that? Was that an NPC or a player? It looks like a player. That is an NPC. This wolf is still dark blue, so not bad, not bad. But they just pad a lot and they aggro from a decent far away. So I like to take care of them. If they're dark blue, I don't mind at all. The green ones could be... Where'd that guy go? I guess he turns around. If they're green, it could be quite annoying, since they don't really award very much XP. I definitely like the day cycle. The night cycle is worth more XP because the mobs are higher and harder, but it's a lot more comfy during the day. We should be leveling here after any kill now. Probably gonna get this next one coming in here. Gotta imagine that's gonna aggro. Oof, that's close, but it's not aggroing. Dang, this this guy seems to have a lot of life. He's he ate my dot. It still has some life left. There we go. We got in with the ding. We're level 18. So nice. Next set of spells is at 20. So I need a couple more levels here before we get spells. But I'm not gonna stop there. I'm still watching the Lakers game right now, and there's still at least like an hour plus in the game. So I think I'm just gonna continue to watch the Lakers game and grind it out. See if I can't get maybe a yellow or two. Maybe I can get up to 2 yellows into this level. And surely these wolves all have to be green now. I think those last few blues are probably green now. But yeah, we'll just keep at it and see if we can't push for a little bit. We're coming up on the weekend here. I may have to go out of town. I may not. So depending on that, if I go out of town, then I guess I won't get that much play time. But if I don't go out of town, definitely going to shoot to get 20 pretty quickly and move into the gargoyles during the weekend. And see if we can't start making a little bit of plat, killing those gargoyles. Hopefully they're not too hard, and everything goes well. I did hear that the Sister's Camp is hard. Somebody was saying as a 27 Necro is having trouble killing them. I'm hoping that I'm able to prove that wrong or different. I'm hoping I'm able to pull it off. I think I'm going to be able to. I did all my shaman, so I think I'm going to be able to. I'm not 100% sure. But that's definitely going to be a challenge that I want to overcome. Gotta start just double dotting. Why not? Spend less on heals. More time sitting. How much does that last one give? Let's see. So, okay, so the last one gave 7 gold. So, pretty good. So, I guess they can drop 0 gold or at least up to 7. So, it's not too bad. It is gold and not plat, but it's pretty decent. They do drop some items, but I just can't carry the weight right now, so it's just something I have to deal with. Anyways, I'm gonna keep at it for a while. Might check in one more time before the end of the night. All right. As much as I want to keep going, I gotta work early in the morning. So, just gonna kill like 1 or 2 more here. And then I'm just gonna gate out, and I think I will return to get level 20 in this spot. I like it a lot. It's been good to me. So we're almost 3 bubs in, actually. It was going really fast. The 4th quarter of the basketball game is about to start. So there's like, it hasn't been that long since I last paused it, and we're kind of blazing through the level. And that makes me want to stay until level 20. So I think I'm going to try to just get a couple more kills, finish off this 3rd bubble. Then we're going to gate back, sell off. I'm going to need to re-up on food and the likes. And then, bronze dagger. They've been dropping a few bronze pieces, not very much. I think I've gotten like 4 bronze weapons this entire time. So it's not a lot, but they definitely do drop. And they're lighter than the rusty counterpart, which is good. So all in all, I dig it. I like it a lot. Haven't seen anybody here except for a druid. A druid's come by. I've seen him twice, but both times I saw him, he only killed 1 mob. He was kiting the mob. So he came through, I saw him kite a mob and kill it, and he kind of just ran around. And then I didn't see him for like an hour, maybe like 40 minutes. And then I saw him come through and kite a mob again. One time before the last time I paused it, and then again during this last time I paused it. So other than that, there's no competition at all. Just nice and chill while I watch the basketball game, and like I said, the XP's been moving. So there we are. We're gonna go ahead and gate here, and I'm gonna pick this up a little later. And so yeah, so when I come back, I just need a level and 2 bubs. Today I got more than that. Today I got a level and 3 bubs. Shit, it's gonna aggro. Nice. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so should be an easy peasy session. A couple more hours here, maybe a few more hours with the travel and everything. As long as I don't die. I would imagine if I didn't die earlier today and then have to run all the way back and everything, and I just grinded straight through that, I would have gotten my level. So I would have gotten 2 levels here pretty quickly without the death. So looking forward to my next session here. But with that, it's a cool spot if you guys are interested. And other than that, one more session here, and then we're gonna see some gargoyle action, hopefully. So see you guys the next time.